Well, hi, this is Custom Works and I am Clint Allen. In today's Tech Talk, we're going to be talking about load testing wires. So no matter where in your truck you're having an issue and you think it is the wiring, or you need to start diagnosing where the issue is, let me show you how to diagnose and load test wires. Going to need a multimeter. Set your multimeter to the continuity setting, and if you don't know what that is, basically just hold your two leads together. For the people who are not in the know, I know there's some experienced people out here, but you know, this is why we do it in this forum and why we explain some things the way we do. But hold your positive and your negative together of your multimeter and turn it till it makes a beeping noise. Similar to that. I'll show a picture of where the setting actually is, but that's just to get the gist so you can get going. So I just picked a random wire here before I put this harness away, and I also made it and fashioned it up with a resistor to show you what a bad wire is going to look like. Now, one of the things that, if you've been following the channel, and by the way, if you're new here, come on, join the community. Down in the description below is all of our playlists, injector videos, everything from how they work, the breakdown, the rebuild. You haven't seen anything like these before. We're not out in our driveway making videos with our cell phone, all right? We got our debunking videos, our tech talk videos, our hands-on videos, our sensor videos. Find out what your sensors do down in the description. So, one of the things this week I took this off of somebody's truck. This right here came from Amazon, was $20. Came in a Ford original OEM bag. That's right. No matter what, somebody's going to try to make money off of you. You can't buy an ICP for 20 bucks. We're going to cover this later in a different video. If you ever look at the wiring harness on your truck or take the time and you pull off a plug, you'll notice that all the plugs on the wiring harness are square. Well, on a knockoff, not all knockoffs, but on this knockoff right here, the pins on the inside are round. So when you clip the two together, they're not making contact. So the guy's going down the road, he's got power, he doesn't have power, the truck doesn't start, sometimes it doesn't start, you know, just leads down a bad area. Ford OEM, by the way, the ones that you get over the counter from Ford are going to have the printing on an ICP up here, and it's also going to have a white dot. That says that Ford required whoever made it to test it. Everyone gets tested. So you get a good quality part when they hand it over across the counter, and that's why they're so expensive. There's got to be a white dot on it. Once again, we'll cover this in the future here. I've got a whole bunch of knockoffs, and I'll be able to show you the differences. So that being covered, your wiring harness, unplug that valve cover harness. And if you think it's, you know, somewhere up in the wiring here, you can go for, you know, I've got professional testing equipment, but you don't. And for you to go out and buy it doesn't make much sense. So if this looks, you know, cobbed together, it is, because that's what you're going to be doing in your garage or your driveway. So just get a paper clips, okay? Simple paper clips. Make sure that the size of the paper clip, when you put it inside the connector, that it doesn't over force that connector. Whatever paper clip that you use, make sure that it's loose inside when you initially set it in there, that it's loose. That way the pressure of the pin doesn't get messed up. Set your multimeter to the continuity, and I've got a pin set up right here, and I hit it and it's showing continuity. So you're thinking, well, hey, that wire's good. Well, hold on. Once again, that's the beeping. So I take a bulb and I put it on the same lead, and I come with a 12-volt source, and boom, she lights up. Nice bright light. Now, let me take it and show you what a bad wire or a contact is going to be. So I moved my paper clip over to the next pin, and I've got a resistor here, and this is what a bad wire, bad connection is going to look like. Once again, let's do the continuity. Continuity, heck, must be good. No. Let's load test it. Not lighting up. Right there would be your bad wire or your bad plug, right there. So you have to go through the wiring harness, pull off the looming, go through the wiring harness, and figure out where the issue is. Is the wire rubbed through? Is it making contact, grounding with something? Does it need a new pigtail plug? Basically, that is how you do it. Now, you can also go to the extreme and use like a motor like this. And we'll go ahead and I'll connect this up here to show you what a heavy-duty motor is going to do. So this is going to be the good side right here. Motor's turning just fine, getting all kinds of power. Let me switch it over to the other side now. Nothing. Can't even produce enough current to run the motor. That is how to load test your wires. So once again, I hope you've learned something, and you take it easy and you have a good day.
Your Ford team is trucking at Hallett. Yes, those are Ford dealers behind the wheel, putting a special shipment of 1984 by 4 Ford trucks through their paces to see how they handle on curves, on the straightaway, how Ford's new independent front wheel suspension eases you over every bump, and they're checking out the new 4x2s. Great looking outside, unheard of luxury inside. Why don't you get behind the wheel? Get a great deal, too, at your Ford team now.